Hurricane destroyed my house. My insurance refused to pay. I sued for bad faith and won $2.1 million. After Hurricane Ida, my house was a total loss. I had paid my premium to Titan Insurance for 20 years, trusting them to protect my family. When I filed the claim, their adjuster showed up, spent 10 minutes taking photos, and then denied the entire claim, citing pre-existing rot. They tried to blame me for the damage. That's called bad faith, when an insurer deliberately denies a valid claim to save money. I sued them, proving they committed fraud, and a jury forced them to pay $2.1 million. My policy clearly covered acts of God and named perils like wind and water damage. The hurricane stripped the roof off my house, and the entire structure was condemned. The damage was obviously storm-related. But Titan Insurance had a formula. Send a biased adjuster, find a tiny defect, and use it as a pretext to deny the whole thing. The adjuster's denial report claimed a small patch of dry rot in the attic, which existed before the storm, was the cause of the entire roof collapse. It was an outrageous lie. The roof was ripped off by a 150-mile-per-hour wind gust, not by a fungus. I was homeless, living out of a hotel, and Titan Insurance was playing games with my life savings. They kept delaying, sending me letters asking for irrelevant documents, hoping I would run out of money and accept their insulting settlement offer of $50,000. I hired a lawyer specializing in property law and bad faith litigation. She immediately filed a lawsuit alleging two things: breach of contract for failing to pay the policy, and insurance bad faith for intentionally denying the claim without a reasonable basis. The bad faith claim was the nuclear weapon. In many states, if you can prove the insurance company deliberately acted maliciously to avoid paying, the court can impose massive punitive damages, payments far exceeding the original policy value. During the discovery phase, my lawyer subpoenaed Titan Insurance's internal communications. We discovered 3 shocking pieces of evidence. The adjuster's email. The adjuster admitted in an email to his supervisor, "The loss is clearly storm-related, but I found some pre-existing rot, so per protocol, I am citing that as the cause to reach a denial." This proved their intent was fraudulent. CODA system. We found an internal memo showing adjusters were given performance bonuses for denying a high percentage of claims. The system incentivized bad faith. CEO testimony. We forced the CEO into a deposition where he admitted on oath that the company's internal policy was to delay, deny, and defend every claim over $500,000 to improve their quarterly profits. This overwhelming evidence of corporate greed and malicious intent was presented to the jury. They didn't just see a contract dispute, they saw a massive corporation destroying a family's life for a few extra dollars. The jury spent less than 3 hours deliberating. Their verdict was definitive. They awarded the full policy limit for the house, plus massive punitive damages. The total judgment against Titan Insurance was $2.1 million. The verdict was so severe, it triggered an investigation by the state insurance commissioner and forced the company to fire their CEO and overhaul their claims process immediately. The lesson: insurance companies are not your friends. After a major disaster, if your insurer delays, denies, or misrepresents facts, you might have a bad faith case. Document everything, every phone call, every email, every delay. The key to winning is proving their intent was malicious, not accidental. Punitive damages in a bad faith case can turn a routine insurance payout into a 7-figure victory for consumer justice.